What's up everybody, my name is SK and welcome back to my channel. We have gone through a lot of body mechanic for the past few weeks, so this time round I think we should move towards more acting. The process of doing acting shot is the same as doing body mechanic shot. In an acting shot, first you must create a story, an idea, what you want to present in your acting. Then followed by shooting your own reference so that you know how the character is behaving. Then you need to identify your key poses and block up your key poses. Then followed by more blogging, your blogging plus, followed by spine and poly stage. Just remember to apply your 12th principle of animation inside your shot and you will be fine. So for today's example, I'll do a simple 2 expression shot. I will not be shooting any reference for this exercise. We will be looking at this reference instead. So the expression I'm looking for is curious and shocked. So one of it that I like is this curious face. Maybe I can use it and enhance it a bit, or I can use this as a curious face also. And for shock, I think I will go for this shocking face. The next step is to learn how to block it out. So you have to understand what is a good solid drawing in all facial expression. So you can see that this is a real life person. If you're going to draw the line of action of all these faces, then you realize it's all quite straight. It's all straight. Right, so this kind of line of action isn't very good in animation. Okay, it's all straight, right? This kind of animation, in animation, we need to get a better line of action. For example, you want to make it something like this instead. So let me just find a few examples for you. A lot of Disney movie, you can see that the line of action. Okay, you need the expression line of action. So in your main key pose, look out for all. Right? So try to look out for all this, how the shape is going to bring out the character. So I'll be using a Malcolm rig. Let's do a simple setup for now. Let's create a table. Create a camera for this animation shot. We will name this camera as main cam. Now the resolution is quite small, so we change it to normal HD size. Okay, after you're done, set up the camera and create a box. This is a mystery box. So the main character will be very curious what is inside this box. Okay, show none, then we show only the polygon. Okay, let's do something like this, simple composition shot. Okay, so this will be a mystery box. Okay, let's do the first pose. So once we are done with the camera, make sure to lock the camera so that you don't accidentally move it. So let's continue with this shot. Let's bend it down. So this guy, I will actually like his head to follow the body. So this is orient placement. So when he moves around, the head will follow the body. This is just my style of animation. Okay, if you like it to point towards the world axis, means it's always following the world. It will always be straight. If you like it this way, you can go ahead. Okay, for me, I like it to follow the body. I'll try my best not to animate the rest of the body, okay, because we are focusing on expression for this exercise. Okay, so I'll try to bend it down. Okay, I won't be touching much on the hand body mechanic. Okay, for the body, remember the line of action now is quite straight. See, the table is this line, the body also the same parallel line. Okay, for the table it's straight, and body is also straight. So the correct way to get a better line of action, the table is straight, so maybe the body you want it slant a bit. Okay, followed by the face, more slanted. So we have a better line of action. So let's fix the body first. Few ways you can do. One way is to just tilt everything. right? Second way is to fix your shoulder. Bring down this so it's a bit more slanted, and maybe you can take it back a bit. The other side, take it front so it looks a bit different. Okay, followed by the head. Maybe you can let the neck followed by the head. Whole body back a bit, by the front chest. Try not to cut your face. You see the jaw is cut by the table. So try not to cut it. Make sure the whole expression is visible. Okay, now we are satisfied with this setup. We will try to make this expression. First thing first, your line of action. You can see these two are the one that create this curve, like I say just now. But try not to tweak it too much. If you tweak it too much, you can see there's some broken line. Just a bit will do. Okay, just touch a bit, not too much. So it will have the curve we are talking about. Okay, we can enhance it using the eyebrow. When you are trying to squeeze your eyes, you will push both of the eyebrow together. So you will push it inside more, push it in, so you have this crease. You also can rotate the eyebrow, you can rotate it up. Okay, then maybe this side go higher a bit, and then this side go lower a bit, or even you can rotate it. Okay, so you now can see the line of action is pointing up. Okay, same for the eyebrow is done already. So for the eyelid, this side should be higher. Maybe both of them. Eyes is quite close, so maybe we close it a bit. Try not to close until we cannot see the eyeball, or the higher eyelid also. Okay, if you close too much, it look like it's sleeping, very sleepy, right? So there's a fine line for it. You have to judge yourself whether how much is enough. Okay, so for this one, we have a small controller here where you can tweak the individual eyelid. Okay, so for example, this eyelid is curving too much. Okay, I want to push it up. We can use this one to push it up. Okay, then we will try to use this eyeball. Now he's looking straight like this. These two eyes looking down like this. So we need this eyeball to connect to this place, right? So we need it to look at here, okay, without touching the head. Okay, because the head, we already position it quite nice, right? So we need to change this eyeball instead. This one. Okay, so we'll try to aim. Yeah, so this is much better. Next is the nose. We'll bring up these two nostrils part, side of the nose. Bring it up. Okay, not too much. Same thing, you have to judge yourself how much is too much. Okay, for Malcolm, the nose is always very long. Usually I will make him smaller. Okay, something like this. You can take up or down also. You can see that this nose, you can see a bit of the inside, right? So it's better than just now we cannot see the inside. Where once you rotate up, you can see a bit of the inside. Okay, you can rotate up like this also. Most important is the line of action. Okay, get both line of action looking good. Okay, I'm trying to let the eyelid touch the black color like this. It's touching the black color. Okay, just now is like this. You can see the top of the eyelid is not touching the black. Now I'm moving down so that it's touching the black color. Okay, next is the mouth. Mouth are close together, which is correct, but now it looks like it's a bit smiling. Alright, so we have to select the main mouth here and push it down. It is also quite close to the center of the mouth. Okay, when you say M, you become like M, going forward M. Okay, when you are smiling, you will go wider. So this is a bit like right? So the other side also same thing. Like what is this? So you can enhance the expression of what we find in our reference. Okay, we can use our creative side to make this a bit more interesting. Okay, one way you can think of is pushing this lip up on this side. We also can push this up. You also can rotate the whole mouth. Okay, even the jaw, sometimes we can play with it also. We can twist it towards the line of action more. Okay, then we can rotate the lip upward so we can see the upper lip more. Same thing for the lower lip, we can rotate down, push it inside a bit. Okay, so let's do something like this first. Okay, before we go to the next pose, we need to select all the keyframes and make sure you key it. Let's do 20 keyframes. From 0 to 20. Then we'll move on to the second expression, shock. So once you are shocked, actually I will move the body back a bit because they are afraid of the object. So I will move my whole body back. Okay, point the head down. Okay, maybe move the shoulder up a bit. Okay, then we have to decide how our line of action should look like. So for the first pose, your overall line of action looks something like this, curved down. So we need to have a contrast when we have a change of a big expression from curious to something like shock. So the next line of action, we will try to have something opposite of this line of action. Maybe we do something like a curve of the other side. Instead of curving like this, we should have a contrast of the curve. Okay, so this part we will do more of this contrast curve. Okay, this part, bend it a bit. Okay, this one also bend it a bit more. And a bit of curve. I feel that this part we can bend it more. Okay, we have to take care of the silhouette also. Maybe this expression doesn't fit what you are trying to do in a pose. You can edit your face first. When you are doing your poses, you can change the pose of your face first expression. So let us do a basic face so you can judge how you want to do your body mechanic. So for facial, since we already have done so many face expression in the previous pose, what I would like to do is I will select all the facial expression that I edited just now. Select it and press reset. I will change all the expression to the 0, to the original. Then from there, I will edit again. So the eyes is wide open. Everything is wide open. Right? Expression just now is this direction. Okay, maybe the mouth I can change it later. Need to point down instead. When doing the shock part, I can change to another direction. Okay, something to this direction. So let's do it in this direction. So maybe I will change the mouth first. So instead of going up like this, This flow is better. Okay, now the line of action is better. Okay, let's continue the second pose. Now we want to go to the opposite line of action. First thing, just adjust this side a bit, adjust the bottom a bit. Okay, the eyebrow should be shocking up, moving up quite a lot. This side should go down a bit. Bring this both up a bit. The eyeball should look towards this cube. Move this out a bit. Okay, let's open the mouth, jaw. Okay, get this back of the mouth, move backward more. You can see the mouth is not so wide in this reference. So for yourself as an artist, you can exaggerate the pose more. You can bring it more wider. The mouth, make it more short. Okay, at the bottom of the eyelid, you can push it out more. Same thing for this cheek, just a bit. Okay, for the nose, you can see the round shape. That means we will push out more. Okay, this one can scale out a bit. Okay, now we are going for the line of action. Whole mouth should rotate. This side. So this doesn't affect the teeth. So sometimes teeth also play with the line of action. So take part of it. So we need to adjust the teeth position. This teeth, top teeth, can rotate down a bit. Make sure it's not going through the mesh. Okay, the eyebrow, make sure it's connected with the line of action. So this part should go down more. And the end of it should go up more. Okay, so once you're done, you need to make this curve, the jaw a bit, rotate inward. Is this part. Okay, just curve it a bit. So line of action is more obvious. Even the top part, you can rotate it down a bit. The bottom curve up a bit. This part curve up a bit. Okay, with that, I think this hand should make the curve a bit more. Something like this. In this part, can go up a bit. Maybe spread out the arm a bit. Okay, let's stop here for now. Right, so get the two poses correct first. Okay, curious and short. Make sure the line of action will have some contrast. Okay, then for next lesson, I will just go through with you how to go from pose to pose. It's the same thing for your body mechanic, going from pose to pose, adding in all the 12 animation or principle. Okay, now we have already done layout. Okay, the staging, we have done contrast. Okay, we have done quite a lot of few things. Okay, body, the solid drawing on this. So you need to think of how to add the 12 principle of animation to make your animation more interesting. Once you got these two posts done, then for next week I will go through with you how to go from pose to pose.
If you like my video, don't forget to hit the like button and do subscribe to my channel as I will be posting new video every week. Hope to see you guys next time and happy animating!